Welcome to Avyakt Journey. Today is day 7. Avyakt Murli's from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel. Now we will listen to Bab Dada's Murli.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Bapdada's Murli of the 2nd of February, 1969. The method of experiencing the Avyakt meeting. All of you are the embodiment of love, are you not? Love that is based on knowledge is real love. The sweetness of your love even pulls Bapdada here. One desire is visible within the hearts of all the children. What is that? Many children have sent a message that Baba should give them the experience of his subtle region. The time to fulfill this desire of all the children has now come. Would you say that all of you will become trance messengers? No. Children will have the experience of the subtle region, but on the basis of a divine intellect. The alokik experience you have now will be all the more beneficial, alokik, and unique when it is based on a divine intellect. And so, all the children who have a desire to meet Avyakt Bapdada can do so. How can you do that? The method for this is simply to sit in remembrance at Amrit Vela and have the thought that you are now going to have a meeting with Avyakt Bapdada. Just as when you knew the time for meeting Sakar Baba beforehand, you never used to feel sleepy. Instead, your intellect would keep that awareness before the meeting. In the same way, if you want to have the experience of an Avyakt meeting, a very easy method for this is to become stable in the Avyakt stage and have a heart-to-heart conversation. You will then experience as though you are truly talking to the Father. And in this heart-to-heart conversation, just as the trance messengers are shown some scenes, in the same way, you will have the experience of deep, entertaining, significant aspects through the yoga of the intellect. But one thing is essential in order to have this experience. What is that? Do you know? Only those who are stable in the Avyakt stage and introverted throughout the day will be able to remain stable in the Avyakt stage at Amrit Vela. Only they will be able to have this experience at Amrit Vela. If you have love and a desire to meet Bap Dada, this is a very easy method. Those who want to do it can do it and can attain the experience of a unique meeting. The songs from the hearts of some children reach Baba whilst he is sitting in the subtle region. You must be thinking that Shiv Baba is very hard. But whatever this is why, on hearing the sound that reaches here, I smile. Is Bap Dada free from attachment? Are all of you children free from attachment? Have you become free from attachment? How can there be a meeting if Bap Dada is free from attachment and the children have pure attachment? Does Bap Dada have pure attachment? Sakar Baba had pure love for the children. Does Shiv Baba not have it? Does Bap Dada have it? It is not the same as ours. That's the response. Bap Dada has even greater pure attachment than the children have. But there is a difference between Bap Dada and the children. When children have pure attachment, they become the embodiment of it. They either become loving or they become detached. But Bap Dada is both loving and detached at the same time. When this difference that remains is finished, what will you become? Introverted, Avyakt, and Alokik. Now there is still some feeling of being Lokik that gets mixed in. But when you remove this difference, you will be seen as the Alokik and angelic subtle angels. You can become angels even while staying in this corporeal world. You may then say, why did you go and become an angel in the subtle region? You could have become that here. But no, whatever is the task of the children suits the children best. Whatever is the Father's task is done by the Father. Children now have to reveal the results of their study to others. Does a teacher not have to reveal the study? A teacher has to teach the study, and the students have to reveal that study. It is the Shaktis and Pandavas that have to be put into a showcase. Bap Dada is incognito anyway. There is a thought in everyone's heart that the scenes of the drama should now pass and the drama should come to an end very quickly. But will it move fast? Is this possible? Will it? Is it possible? Whatever is destined will remain destined. But this much is visible in the predestined destiny. If there is the thought like a kalpago, then together with the thought, you must definitely have made vast efforts. And therefore, there is also the thought that we should complete the scenes of the drama very fast and become residents of the subtle region. You definitely have to become that. But do you children have so much power that you're able to pull the subtle region into the corporeal world? Can you create a map of the subtle region in the corporeal world? Each one of you has many desires. All of these reach Bab Dada. Just as there is a very big telegraph and telephone office in the corporeal world, in the same way, the telegrams of pure thoughts reach Bab Dada in the subtle region. What has to be done now? Some children even ask questions for the welfare of others. Some children become confused because they were told through Sakar Baba that the subtle region does not exist. So where has Baba gone? From where does he come to meet us? Where are the messages sent to? Why is Bhog offered? There is significance in this also. Where and why did he go? The main reason for this is that all of you must have seen when little children like something very much and they chase after it, even though it is a very good thing, when they like it beyond limits and they chase after it, what are they then told? That thing is hidden from their vision and they're told that it does not exist. They're told this so that the extra love they have for that thing is then put right. In the same way, at present, many children cling to these things. And so, in order to free them from that, they were told by Sakar Baba that the subtle region does not exist. This was told to the children in order to move their intellect away from these things. But this doesn't mean that when something is hidden away from the children, that thing finishes. No. This is a method to free you from something that you cling to. This was a method also. If the subtle region does not exist, where do you offer Bhog? Why is the system still maintained? When there was any task about to take place, why did Baba himself also ask for a message? It doesn't mean that the subtle region does not exist. The subtle region does exist. But instead of going to and coming from the subtle region, you now have to become a resident of the subtle region. This is Bap Dada's hope in the children. There shouldn't be a lot of coming and going. This is not accurate. Instead of coming and going to and from the subtle region, you yourself must become a resident of the subtle region. So, in what is there an income? Baba observes the income of the children and makes them worthy of earning an income. This is why you have been told everything of significance. So, do you now understand why you were told this and what it actually is? Experience the subtle experiences of the subtle region. Experience the subtle stage. The desire for coming and going is temporary. Instead of this temporary desire, why do you not constantly make yourself a resident of the subtle region? You will have many wonderful experiences by being a resident of the subtle region. And you yourself will say that there is such a lot of difference between this experience and the experiences of the trance messengers. Theirs is not an income. Yours is an income and also an experience. So, is it better to attain two things at once? Or do you still have the desire for only one thing? Some children even have this question in their mind. Bab Dada used to say that he will take all the children with him, but now he has gone away. But has Baba gone away? He cannot go to the land of liberation without the wedding procession and the children. Can Baba go alone without the wedding procession? Is the wedding procession ready? Until now, you have only heard that he will go with the wedding procession. The wedding procession is now getting ready, and so how can Baba go alone? Now the task of establishment will continue from the subtle region in a subtle form. Until the task of establishment is complete, Baba will not return home without having attained success in the task. Baba will go with you, and then what will he do afterwards? Do you know what he will do? He will go with you and stay there with you, and then come into the world with you. To be continued. Om Shanti.